Hello, my name is Owen. I'm a 20-year-old college student who founded the local organization Communities for Youth. Our goal? Build community for students. I want to thank so much Ashvin for asking me to do this interview and asking me these questions. I'll go ahead and start answering them. Communities for Youth is a local organization that hosted a free concert for high school and college students on June 12th. We hosted 200 people from around the community with 3 food trucks, live student bands, different types of games and activities, and booths from local clubs and student organizations. So I'll just get started with the questions. What were our main goals with Communities for Youth? The first goal was to show students something special. Bring them together for an end-of-year celebration and just have fun. Build community. Our secondary goal was to do this while we got the local government's attention. Show them that it's good to invest in students. Show them that students can build something better if they're given the resources and the ability. I showed them first as a pilot program. What's next? It will be built by the local government as well as myself, other students from the community, and more. How does this event support student development and community engagement? Our biggest example of this is we hosted different clubs and tables from different organizations. To name 2, we had the Colgan Leadership Club, who teaches leadership skills to immigrant students. We also had Career Compass, who connects low-income students to high-paying jobs. These clubs build potential and try to build community upwards, instead of focusing on the wrong things. What challenges did we face while organizing this event? There was a learning curve. I was talking to dozens of local businesses, community partners, the local government. The biggest thing in my way was learning how to do this in the first place, was learning how do I connect the right people. The biggest way I solved this was through finding connections anywhere I could. I went to the local Prince William County government and I talked about how we need safe spaces for students to get the eyes of the board members. I went to the school board and talked about how I'm doing this event and how I want their support. When I have all these different eyes on this, I got a lot of support, and I had many people reach out to me with different ideas, groups I can reach out to, and other advice for me, which was essential to putting on this event. Why should communities invest in their youth? To me, this is essential investment in their youth. Students are at a critical age when they're around high school, college age. They're about to make a big decision. What am I about to do with the rest of my life? I think the best thing we can do to keep them grounded and keep them where we want them in our community is by keeping something for them, building community so they have something to draw them in to our community. Instead of, I don't blame them, looking elsewhere to find that community that could be found in their very own home. I was asked to share a success story of a student. Of a student who built community and found something special at this event. I will share myself. I have talked to hundreds of different students leading up to the event, advertising the event, trying to share the message and share that I want to build community where we already are. And that was inspiring to me. I found students all over. At my job, I'd tell students. Out in public, I'd show them a poster, anything like that. I was very pleasantly surprised to see how much momentum I could gain quickly with such a good idea to bring students together, not for any financial benefit. I never got paid for any of this work, and I don't want to be. I want this to be something good for the community. What skills and values do I hope students gain at Communities for Youth and similar events? Communication skills and friendship making. I want Communities for Youth and these types of events to be a social place, a place where everyone feels comfortable and welcome. This isn't their space, this isn't their space, this is our space. We built something together, and I want all of the students who attend to feel that way. How can communities contribute to youth programs? Organize smaller events. An event like a big concert, which I hosted, like I said, 3 student bands, 3 food trucks, different tables, games. That is months of work and thousands of dollars in sponsorships and community support. Something smaller is organizing 20 friends, invite some people you don't know to a park, and just have some fun. Walk around somewhere with friends, meet new people, hang in third spaces. Even though there aren't many of them, we need to find the ones there are. Places that aren't home, school, or work. Find local businesses that support you and want you to find safe spaces. All of the businesses that contributed to Communities for Youth want you to find a safe space to socialize. So find those types of places. What role do partnerships play in making these types of community events? They are essential. Like I just touched on, the local businesses who donated to us want students to find something safe and fun to do. Local business, Statement Salon. I was surprised by how connected the owner was to wanting to find where students are and how they can support them. This is essential for student growth, keeping our youth here, and building a stronger community. Something for students to look forward to and tell the upcoming students as they grow older. This is something exciting you can look forward to, these types of free events. To me, they're essential in our community. What are our future plans? Thank you for asking. I've been asked this a lot recently. I'm proud to announce that I believe you can count on an annual Communities for Youth summer concert. Let's kick off summer right, end the school year, and build some community. Let's get together, make some friends. So an annual summer concert, which is months of hard work. In addition, you can look forward to smaller community events. We've had many people from our volunteers reach out and people who attended who want to volunteer. You may see smaller events with us where we do some public good. You may also see us at a local event near you, hosting a table. We want to share our message that we want students to build community. It is essential. And what's my message to young people today? It takes a community to get behind you. And I'm proud to say that where I live, the sponsors we found, there is community. I was actually very surprised by the forwardness of local businesses who want to support these types of initiatives. Counting on these types of businesses was essential, and it very much paid off. It takes effort to connect with others. It's not easy to make new friends and have new experiences, but it is sincerely worth it. When you build something better, talk to new people, make new friendships outside of the status quo every day, there's something special there. And at Communities for Youth, I saw that vision. I saw students laying on the grass together, all on a giant blanket, chatting and having conversation, sharing a meal, sharing some ice cream. I saw students who'd never met playing games together, students connecting to the local tables, talking with different clubs, connecting with each other, and hopefully making more connections so that they can continue socializing in the future. That is what I saw that was so special at Communities for Youth. So thank you so much, Ashvin, for asking me these questions. I really appreciate this opportunity, and I very much look forward to the next Communities for Youth event. I'll see you there.